morning. All right, now come on. Let me hear you out there. How's everybody doing? We're going to have, those of you that's here this morning, going to have to be extra loud for me, all right? Sheila, we're going to need a little loudness out of you down there this morning. Y'all give it up for Ashton this morning. She's going to help us lead worship. Here we go. Let's sin in darkness, whose love is mighty and so much stronger. The King of glory, the King above all kings, who shakes the whole earth with holy thunder, who leaves us breathless in awe and wonder. The King of glory, the King above all kings. Come on. This is amazing grace. This is unfailing love, that you would take my place, that you would bear my cross. Oh, you laid down your life, that I would be set free. I sing for all that you've done for me. I like these words right here. Who brings our chaos back into order? Who makes a orphan a son and daughter? The King of glory, the King above all kings. Truth and justice shines like the sun in all of its brilliance. The King of glory, the King above all kings. Come on now. This is amazing grace. This is unfailing love, that you would take my place, that you would bear my cross. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you lay down your life, that I would be set free. Oh, Jesus, I sing for all that you've done for me. Would you give him a praise in this place? All right, let's sing this together. Worthy is the Lamb that was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb that was slain. You are worthy, worthy. Worthy is the Lamb that was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb that was slain. You are worthy, worthy. Can you lift your hands this morning? Let's sing to it. Worthy is the Lamb that was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb that was slain. You are worthy, worthy, worthy. Do y'all believe that he's worthy this morning? This is amazing grace. This is unfailing love, that you would take my place. Yeah, he did. That you would bear my cross. You laid down your life, that I would be set free. Oh, Jesus, I sing for all that you've done for me. Let's give him a praise in this house this morning. God's good, amen. Doodle, let me put you on the spot. Testify for us this morning. Yes, Lord. God is so good, amen. Let's have a word of prayer, and we're going to worship Jesus this morning. We're going to let the Lord come in this place, take control. I believe that He will. Brother Doug, would you lead us in a word of prayer? You know, we do have a lot of people gone today, a lot of people traveling. Sometimes that makes things different. It's different when Matthew ain't up here bucking and kicking, ain't it? And I was going to get Frank to do it, but I thought I don't want him to twist an ankle or something. But that's okay, because I believe the presence of the Lord's going to be here. I woke up this morning believing and feeling like God was going to do something special this morning. I do believe that's going to happen. And I have a sense of urgency, I guess, or seriousness about me this morning. So I'm ready. I'm ready to sing and to preach and just let Jesus use us. And I pray that you would have the same heart this morning. So let's just sing praise to Him. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh my soul. Worship your holy name. And sing like never before. Oh my soul, I worship your holy name. The sun comes up, it's a new day dawn. It's time to sing your song again. Whatever may pass, or whatever lies before me, let me be singing when the evening comes. And bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh my soul, I worship your holy name. And sing like never before. Oh my soul, I worship your holy name. Think about these words. You're rich in love and you're slow to anger. Your name is great and your heart is kind. Thank you, Lord, for all your goodness. I will keep on singing. 10,000 reasons for my heart to find. And bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh my soul, I worship your holy name. Sing like never before. Oh my soul, I worship your holy name. Yes, Lord. And on that day when my strength is failed, the end draws near and my time has come, still my soul will sing your praise unending. 10,000 years and then forevermore. And bless the Lord, oh my worship your holy name. I will worship your holy name. Can we give the Lord a praise?
When I walk through the deep waters, I know that you will be with me. And when I'm standing in the fire, I will not be overcome. And through the valley of the shadow,
Think about it now.
oh, I will not fear, 'cause I am not alone. I am not alone. You will go before me, and you will never leave me. I am not alone. I am not alone. Oh, you will go before me, and you will never leave me. In the midst of a deep sorrow, I see your light is breaking through.
I like this right here.
The dark of night will not overtake me. I am pressing into you. Lord, you fight my every battle. Oh, and I will not fear, 'cause I am not alone. Oh, I am not alone. You will go before me, and you will never leave me. Oh, I am not alone. Oh, I am not alone. Oh, you will go before me, and you will never leave me. I am not alone. Oh, I am not alone. Oh, you will go before me, and you will never leave me. Oh, I am not alone. Oh, I am not alone. Oh, you will go before me, you will never leave me. You amaze me, redeem me, you call me as your own. You amaze me, redeem me, you call me as your own. You amaze me, redeem me, you call me as your own. You amaze me, redeem me, you call me as your own. 'Cause I am not alone. No, I am not alone. Oh, you will go before me. You will never leave me. I am not alone. No, I am not alone. You will go before me, and you will never leave me. I am not alone. I am not alone. You will go before me. You will never leave me. I am not alone. I am not alone. You will go before me. You will never leave me.
How many of you believe that this morning? Y'all really believe that Jesus don't leave you or forsake you? None of that? I want to sing this old song. Let's go. How many of you know this whole hymnal, The Love of God? Anybody? Well, one of us, two of us, me and Kelly and Callie. It goes something like this, just for a second. Let's get the tune of it. The love of God is greater far than tongue or pen could ever tell. Y'all like that tune? All right, so we kind of all get it, right? Let me tell you this story about this song, all right? It's one of my favorite songs in the universe right here. And as you read these words, I mean, that's enough reason for it to be one of your favorite songs, thinking about the love of God. But there is a story about this song that just touches my heart every time I sing it. And the first time I ever heard this story, it just changed everything to me about this song. These words were found written in a Jewish insane asylum, carved on the wall of one of those rooms. And the author is unknown. But there was a man back in 1865 or something like that that put a tune to it and added just a few words. But I want you to think about how great and how deep the love of God must be to reach down to a person that is locked up within themselves and locked up to the outside world, and to know that the love of God is so strong. That is so powerful to me. We got a God that loves us, folks, and I'm thankful for that. I want you to keep that in mind as you sing this song. Or maybe you don't even want to sing. You just want to listen to the words and let Jesus speak to you. That's fine. That's great. That's even better. But Jesus wants to intentionally speak to you this morning. I believe that. Let's sing this old hymn. The love of God is greater far than tongue or pen could ever tell. It goes beyond the highest star and reaches to, think about it, the lowest hell. The guilty pair bow down with care. God gave His Son to win. Yes, He did. His erring child He reconciled and pardoned from His sin. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure, how marvelous and strong. It shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song. This is the part that they found etched with a rock in the walls of that insane asylum, right? Could we within the ocean feel, and were the skies of parchment made, were every star of earth a quill, and every man a scribe by trade. Listen to this. Think about it. To write the love of God above would drain the ocean dry, nor could the scroll contain the whole, though stretched from sky to. Can you imagine the encounter that man or that person must have had with the Lord above that nobody else knows about? to be able to write those words. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure, how marvelous and strong, it shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song. Sing that again. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong, forever shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song. The saints and angels song. Give him a praise in this place. I do believe that's my favorite song right there. Because I think about those moments, you know, when Jesus just steps in and he floods your heart. And I can't imagine. You talk about a low place. A torturous place. But then Jesus stepped in. Jeb, would you put that first verse back up there? Y'all give my son a hand for helping out up there this morning. This first verse has got some words in it that I feel like it could preach a sermon. Can you find them, buddy? You got it? Callie's got it. Y'all give Callie a hand for helping out too. It says this right here. It says where it reaches to the lowest hell, and it says the guilty pair. It bowed down with care. Anybody in here guilty? I want you to think about this now. We have in our minds sometimes, we have this preconceived idea of who it was that Jesus came to save. The ones that fit the criteria. But I want to tell you something. Jesus came for the worst, rottenest sinner that we could imagine. The guilty. The guilty. They bow down with care. Jesus came for the very ones that pierced his hands and his feet, that pierced his side. He came for the very ones that spat on him as he climbed up that mountain. Jesus came for them. The guilty pair, it bowed down with care. God gave his son to win the guilty. God did not give his son to win those who were not guilty. He gave his son. Jesus came to win those who were guilty. And I am guilty. Just like Paul said, I am a chief sinner. Jesus came. His erring child. Anybody in here? An erring child. He reconciled. Man, it was made right with Jesus at the cross. And he pardoned from his sin. What? Oh my goodness. And I don't know if it's, I wrote a few songs. The Lord's given me a few songs. And so I kind of, every time I read lyrics, I think about what must have been going through that person's mind when they wrote those things down. That sounds like that came from a person from a state of brokenness. They recognize that we're all sinners. Recognize they are a sinner, and the love of God stepped in. How powerful. How marvelous and strong. Oh, love of God, so rich and pure, how measureless and strong, it shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song. God is